I was sitting at John Wayne Airport many years ago, and as I'm sitting there, my student's doing his run-up, ring, 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 click, 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 boom. Yeah, you never want to turn that mag all the way off and on again because it could cause an explosion in your muffler. That's how students signal each other at other airports. Boom, boom. And the controller said, would you let a Hughes Air West DC-9 jet go? I said, yeah, let them go by. It's important to get our big brothers and sisters in the air. He said, would you let another? I said, yeah, let them go by. It's fine. We're not done with our run-up. My student's still booming people from other airports. And so it's time to go. So now I start to put the power in the Cessna 150, wait for the requisite 5 minutes to actually sense motion. And I'm starting to move, and off my left peripheral vision, I see a large aluminum overcast moving toward the runway threshold. As he sees me going for his runway threshold, so he thinks, he speeds up, grabs a handful of JT-8D 20,000 horsepower thrust engine, speeds the aircraft up. I see him speeding up. At that young age of 23, I have just enough common sense to get off an escalator during a power failure, but not much more. I speed up. We meet at a V angle to the runway threshold. He slams on his brakes. I slam on mine. I'm looking up at him. He's looking down at me. And in an attempt to intimidate me, he did what a high school kid would do at his daddy's brand new Ford Fairlane, sitting at a stop sign next to somebody that looks intimidable. I kid you not, take very little artist license. He goes, I look for my student, I can't find him. Bob, Bob. He's underneath the front seat making radio transmissions that don't require a radio, if you know what I'm saying. He's going, hello, Allah, come in Buddha, speak to me, Krishna. I said, Bob, are you going to let him do that to you? No, get back up here. I said, what are you going to do? I will let you fly. No. Like fire with fire. Mosaic law. Old Testament. Give him a blast that Continental O200 100 horsepower engine. Do it now. So he goes, every once in a while that third cylinder would kick in. And the controller's going, what is going on over there? He's looking at the nose of the big jet going up. He's looking at my little nose going up and down like that. And then he said this. 213 Bravo and Air California Boeing 737. They both showed up at the same time. Who wants to go first? I had heard somebody before talk about this particular issue and how he solved it. So I picked up my microphone, power of learning. I keyed it, and in my deepest airline pilot voice, I went, yes, sir, it's the big jet. You can let our little buddy over there go first. Whoa. The controller goes, Roger, 213 Bravo, you're clear for takeoff. And we taxied by the big jet, and they waved at us, sort of.
If you want to pass your IFR knowledge exam or your private pilot knowledge exam, then check out my 50-hour and or 40-hour Instrument Pilot eGround School or Private Pilot eGround School, respectively. Not only will you pass the exam, but you'll learn more about the essentials of IFR or VFR flying that you just won't get in other ground training programs. Why? Well, because I've been instructing for over 5 decades, have personally written and illustrated 7 aviation books, 5 of which are aviation textbooks, delivered training programs in all 50 states and many European countries, and have won countless awards from the FAA for my aviation training programs. In short, you won't be taught by a private pilot with limited experience and a basic ground instructor rating. Instead, you'll receive quality ground training that makes it easy and fun to learn. So visit rodmachado.com and check out the large selection of aviation educational courses.